Welcome to Sci-Fi Stories. If you love stories of courage and mystery, make sure to subscribe and join our growing community.
The war chamber of the Velori Imperium vibrated with harmonic resonance, a low frequency engineered to intimidate lesser species. Ambassador Elias Ward felt it in his ribs. Every delegate before him had tried to impress the Imperium's high sovereign. One brought a gravity lattice capable of collapsing stars. Another offered biomechanical titans engineered to terraform entire planets in hours. A third pledged fleets, armies, and tribute in perpetuity. All had been dismissed. The Velori did not need more power. They were power. Elias adjusted his simple Earth suit and held tighter to the object in his hands. A rectangular wooden case. No energy signature. No quantum seal. Just polished oak. Behind him stood Seraph, his assigned Velori cultural liaison. Her crystalline skin shimmered in muted blues, the Imperium's signal for concern. "You still have time to withdraw," she whispered through her translator implant. "The Sovereign has rejected 22 advanced civilizations today. Several possess technology centuries beyond yours." Elias gave a small smile. "Yeah. That's kind of the point." A harmonic chime echoed through the chamber. "The human representative may approach." The Sovereign towered at the far end, 6 meters tall, armored in living alloy that bore the scars of conquest across half the galaxy. Her 4 luminous eyes burned with ancient calculation. "State your offering, human," she commanded. Elias stepped forward. "Your Radiance, I didn't bring a weapon. Or a bargaining chip. I brought a memory." Murmurs rippled through the high conclave. He knelt, opened a wooden case, and carefully lifted what lay inside. A small terracotta pot. Dark soil. And a single living sunflower. Bright gold petals. Deep brown center. Alive? The chamber sensors flared in confusion. No radiation. No enhancement. No embedded nanotech. "Explain," the Sovereign said. "It's a sunflower," Elias replied. "Back on Earth, they grow in fields. They turn toward the sun every morning. Not because they are programmed to. Not because they are commanded to. They just want the light." A counselor hissed in contempt. "You insult the Imperium with agricultural debris." But the Sovereign had gone very still. Elias continued. "My mother grew these. During the climate collapse. During the resource wars. When cities flooded and power grids failed, she still planted sunflowers." He looked up. "She said if we stopped growing beautiful things, we'd stop being worth saving." Silence. Total. The Sovereign descended from her dais, each step heavy enough to vibrate the chamber. 312 cycles ago, she said quietly, before expansion doctrine consumed us. Vela Prime had oceans. Gardens. Fragrant forests. Her armor dimmed slightly. We removed them to build shipyards. She crouched before the sunflower. Our empire spans 17 star clusters. We command antimatter rivers and bend dark matter to our will. Her voice softened. But we do not grow flowers. Elias swallowed. "You could." The Sovereign extended a massive hand. "May I?" He nodded. She touched a petal with reverence usually reserved for ancient relics. Sensors registered something unprecedented. Moisture gathering at the edges of her lower eyes. "This organism serves no military function," she murmured. "No," Elias said gently. "It serves a human one." The conclave shifted uneasily. The Sovereign rose slowly and turned to face them. "We have conquered civilizations for refusing submission. We have dismantled worlds for lesser offerings." She held up the sunflower. "And yet none have reminded us what we were before conquest." Her gaze returned to Elias. "Humanity possesses minimal territory. Limited fleets. Primitive warp infrastructure." A pause. "Yet you retain something we lost when we chose dominance over meaning." The chamber held its breath. I hereby recognize Earth as a sovereign equal within the Galactic Compact. Gasps. Shockwaves of disbelief. Serapha's crystalline skin flared bright silver behind him. The sovereign continued. Not because they threaten us. Not because they bribe us. She looked down at the sunflower. But because they remember that civilization exists to protect life worth living. She turned to Seraph. You will accompany the human delegation to Earth. You will learn their agricultural methods. You will bring back seeds. Soil. Knowledge. She looked back to Elias. And you will tell your mother that her garden has altered the trajectory of an empire. Elias felt something tighten in his throat. I will. As he turned to leave, he heard the sovereign speak in ancient Velori dialect, her voice almost gentle. Prepare the orbital ring. Clear Section 12 of Warship Assembly. A counselor hesitated. Your Radiance? She held up the sunflower. We are building a garden.